Good morning, everyone. Strafegal playing some Pokemon Shield. We have finished the Nuzlocke portion of our run, and we are moving on to the Galarian Star tournament to showcase our roster of Pokemon one more time. Let's get it started. So many strong trainers all gathered in one place. It's gonna be amazing. I've been really busy with my studies, so I actually turned down Lee at first. Well, that brother of mine doesn't give up easy. Oh, Avery's here already. Okay. You clearly have an elegant mind and a formidable memory. Yeah, okay. Chosen leader of the Psychic Gym. That's amazing. Still in the minor division. Okay. Apparently there's divisions. I guess they kind of had that to an extent with the fighting gym in the first game. So it's not like a completely new idea. Sorry to have kept you waiting. First things first, thank you to everyone for coming running when I called. I love how they put Melanie and Alistair in that shot together, because that way they only have to replace one shot for the alternate version of the game. I want to explain this in person because I want to make sure I can get across to you how great this idea is. What's your grand idea anyway, Leon? Okay. Then I saw how Brave grew so strong by competing against my little brother. How it made him grow too. Prove to me how much further you can go when you're battling against a proper rival. Thinking it'd be even more thrilling to do. Elimination Tournament multi-battle format. So we get to pick a partner. And we're going to go ahead with the party we've got and start with Pop. Over the course of this, we are going to go through all of the available Pokemon, or all of the available trainers. You can see here, we can tell ahead of time what the trainers are going to be. And I believe, generally speaking, when you're paired, or you're going to have your last round paired up against the rival of your partner, generally. So in this case, Pop is going to end up against Leon at that point. So we want to kind of keep that in mind as we go. So our first round, it looked like, is going to be against Milo and Nessa. So I guess this is probably going to be our best shot out of the three. We're going to start each round with one of our Pokemon in the lead. And I guess I probably should go through, since this is our showcase, and say, got Ryan, got Malcolm, and Fred is the only one who asked me to name it after something else, besides people who are besides a couple of people on who gave their screen names. So Skull Splitter is our proxy for him. And this is a really tanky starting team, but Hop has a pretty offensive team, so I feel like this will work. Pretty just well-rounded tanky, but also some really powerful moves with Eerie Spell and Sludge Bomb here, and some automatic healing. Malcolm is our more offensive threat, and I feel like this is going to be, especially if we end up against the 2 Dark Gems, he should just be able to stomp that with close combat. And then Skull Splitter, once again, HP defense, very, very defensive physically, and has a pretty good range of moves here. So, let's see how it works. Don't let your guard down. They're not going to be pushovers. Yeah, definitely not. No pushovers here. To really put my back into it and show off a little. Don't get too confident. Me and my Pokemon have become a lot stronger since the gym challenge. So, I do want to say, I love the way that they have this set up. So this is a Dynamax battle. The cool thing with this is, it's one of the few times where you actually have a partner who will Dynamax. So, part of my strategy figuring this out has in the past been trying to make sure that you end up able to either use the Dynamax or to get your partner to. Your partner will only Dynamax with their 3rd Pokemon. And also to try and figure out which of the rivals that you want to Dynamax, because that also passes back and forth between them. We're going to focus on Milo's team, because we don't have anything that's strong against water, but we do have something that's strong against grass, which is poison. So we're just gonna try and focus Milo down first. And part of the reason we're gonna do that is because in these 2-on-1 battles, focusing down one Pokemon usually is very helpful. Oh, what a jerk. I mean, the good news is we do have a very tanky team in general. Kind of want to get that Golisopod out of there with that, with those bug moves in mind. Okay, fine. Okay, that's good. Or I guess that's a ghost move. Okay, Ryan is slow, so that's slightly problematic. We're gonna switch out to Malcolm, because if they keep using the ghost move, it should do nothing. Okay, that is actually really good. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, that's right. Not normal, so he would still take damage, but not a ton, hopefully. Okay, so we're gonna hope... Cherrim a lot of times has fire moves, so that's slightly problematic with Malcolm. I guess let's just go play rough on the Cherrim. Again, we're going to focus down one trainer first, so it ends up as a 2-on-1 fight. It doesn't have Bright Sun, so that's good. Perfect. Liquidation. That shouldn't do too much. Okay. Time to dig in my heals for my friends. Just need to grow until we reach victory. So that's gonna be... Milo is now at the 3rd Pokemon. Milo can Dynamax now, so he is going to Dynamax this round. We're gonna go ahead and have Malcolm attack Appleton. Hey, Swords Dance after multiple rounds. Finally took out Hop Stubble. That's okay. And now we have Zacian and Zamazenta with Malcolm. This is part of why I set this team up. Most of the teams, I focused on, what their benefit was. There's a few, though, that I specifically tried to put in something thematic. In this case, I wanted to be able to have the two legends with each other. Okay. So from here on out, it should be a 2-on-1, which should be a lot easier. After we hit Golisopod... Oh, also, they're not going to Dynamax now. Which is also good. So, Golisopod's emergency exit triggers. Gonna switch out. Which means that we don't actually have to have any... or to do anything this round. Zacian's gonna use Crunch. We are gonna use Behemoth Bash, I think. That's a problem. We're gonna end up getting poisoned. No? Oh, steel types. Let's switch in Fred. Okay. Good call. Unfortunately, probably should do that on the rounds where it's using Protect, because it can only do that every other round. Yeah, still has water moves, which is not great against Fred. We're actually going to... Let's do a Protect, just in case it does a Protect. Yep. And now that we have something that can Dynamax, because the legends in this gen can't. Or that. Okay. You know, Fred may not actually get a chance to use any attacks after Dynamaxing this round. Okay, so Dreadnought's probably going to use a powerful water move against Fred, would be my guess. Or Zacian's just going to take everything out. Never mind. Swords Dance. Who knew? We got clean washed away. Okay, worth noting here. 23k. If you need money, this is a very good way to get money. Looks like we're doing Melanie and Alistair next. So we're gonna switch, I think. Okay, we should be good here. Malcolm has Crunch, so we're gonna focus on that and take out Alistair. Also, actually, no. Also, against Ice. Yeah, no, that makes total sense. Let's see, what am I doing? What am I doing? I was gonna check something. Oh, that's what I was gonna check. High-tech earbuds. No? Apparently we can't adjust the volume. Okay, we're just gonna do a little bit more of that then. Okay, we'll see if that's better. I'm noticing that the volume is very high. I'm not so great in multi-battles. Okay. Okay, Alistair with somebody else is actually a little bit more okay to me. Pretty odd team they make, isn't it? I love the fact that they actually even point out that this team is odd, because the only reason this is a team is because they're the two that are only in shield. Okay. Mr. Rhyme and Dusk Noir. Ah. We'll send chills up their spine. Nice. So Malcolm, we have the choice here of either going with Crunch to take out the ghost types quickly, or Behemoth Bash to take out the ice types quickly. We're actually going to go with Behemoth Bash because Mr. Rhyme is Ice Psychic, and we want to take that out right away, just in case. Was not thinking about that, and Fire Punch is annoying. Yup. I think we're just gonna keep focusing down ice like we were. Although the downside of that is Pop isn't going to actually do anything if we keep focusing down ice, which I didn't think about. And let's just go with the plan. If I was really paying attention, I probably should have checked if Melanie was going to get past the Dynamax this round. It's going to Fire Punch. Used it on double that time? Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to complain. Final Freeze is the deepest. Get ready to shiver down to your bones. Lapras. Okay. Okay. So, in this case, the actual strategy probably should have been to take out Dusk Noir last time, because Melanie is now going to be able to Dynamax, and if we staggered it a bit more, she would not have been able to. We are going to go ahead and we could close combat instead, just to take it out. Let's do it. I feel like this is good. Unfortunately, that does also lower Malcolm's defense. Oh. Probably would have been fine if he didn't have that burn. Okay. That rain actually reduces the power of Fire Punch, ironically. Fire and water, yeah, we'll switch Ryan in here. I was hoping that was going to finish it off. Really? It, what, predicted a switch? Okay. We should only have to deal with one round where there's two Pokemon. So we're going to Dynamax Max Guard first. Melanie's down. Shadow Punch is going to hit the Max Guard. That gives us another turn of leftovers. Not sure Double actually has any moves that can hit Dusknoir, so maybe it's just going to tank, which is fine. We're just going to use the 3 rounds we've got as best we can. Even if that is just to, like, Max Guard a couple times, that'd be fine. But I think we should just be able to Mindstorm it down. Hop's gonna finish off with Cotton Guard. Hopefully... I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm kind of hoping that they take the double out just so that Hop will switch Pokemon over to, you know, something that can actually attack ghost types. Rain stopped. Our Dynamax ends. Cursola. We don't have to worry about Dynamax, at least. Because their Dynamax already got used. Ryan's probably not going to survive very long. We're just going to Thunder Wave here. Because it's not like he's doing anything super effective anyway. Just to be clear, we are not going to be using any items during these battles. I didn't specify that, and I kind of adjusted that as I went. I feel like that is within the spirit of what we're doing. We will take the heals between rounds, though, so if somebody drops, it's fine. But I am still going to try and avoid it when we can. Hex, that's unfortunate, because it is a ghost-type move against a ghost. Okay, good. We've been waiting for Double to drop just so that he can have a Pokemon that actually has a move that can hurt ghosts. And Zacian, I believe, has Crunch. So we're going to just protect this round and see if Zacian can just finish this off for us. Yup. Goodbyes are so sad. Please stay with me. Okay. That's only a little creepy. Does his Gengar have Levitate? Let's just use... No. I don't think it does. That was dumb. And it didn't matter. Okay, good. Almost like Zacian and Zamazenta are good. Okay. Yep, Leon and Raihan. So just to be clear, the 2 question marks, we will not end up having to fight until later. They're the last 2, and you don't actually get their reveal until later, so we will never end up fighting the 2 question mark spots until we get down to the last. Basically until you win with everybody else. Okay. I screwed that up. Because I didn't switch out... Okay. I was going to switch out one of Fred's moves. Because I realized that we did not actually... I was intending to have a rock-type move. And we didn't. Okay. We can win this, mate. Can't lose now. Yeah, because having Rock Slide here would have actually been really good. Flygon and... I'm already looking forward to taking you on. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do something a little weird here, or what might seem like a little weird. So first of all, those levels, you can see, these are 2 of the highest level trainers, period, as we're going through this. Leon's team is entirely level 80. This is going to be rough. That's part of why I wanted to make sure we had that swap available. And I forgot to switch Zen Headbutt for Rock Slide. Second thing, we can use Earthquake here, but it won't hit Flygon, and it will hit Double. And Aegislash tends to use Protect sometimes. So what I'm actually going to do is completely ignore... and we're going to use Max Phantasm on Aegislash. And we're doing this because... I mean... Dynamax moves will bypass standard Protect. So even though they're not using their Dynamax yet, we're going to be able to have Fred take a couple hits if they attack, and also punch through that Protect from the Aegislash. Yup. So it used King's Shield. And there's an Earthquake there, which hits pretty hard. We know that double is going to attack Flygon because it can't hit Aegislash. That was not a lot of damage, unfortunately. But we did lower the defense on their team. That's fine. I'll take that. And also, that just gives Fred a ton of hit points. We're just going to keep attacking that way. I'm hoping that he's going to stance change before. I'm okay with that, honestly. Perfect. He got his stance change in ahead of time. We survived, barely. But now Max Phantasm's going to hit him with his guard down, and that should finish him off. Yep. Flygon has 2 defense drops. Okay, so Fred may end up dropping here after this round, but that's okay. Again, the goal of this is not to keep everybody alive like with the Nuzlocke. The goal is to get through the fights. These are some very challenging fights for the most part. I think in this case... Okay, so we know that Leon can Dynamax. I think... Well, first of all, Fred's going to drop this round. So let's just Max Guard it. See if he can absorb a hit. Yep. Like that. That's not what we wanted. Okay. Oh wait, no, maybe it is. Am I thinking of this wrong? Ding. Unfortunately, Zacian is Steel type, so it will get hit pretty hard there. Got doff my cap. This isn't over yet. Okay, sending out his Charizard. And the Dynamax passes to... Raihan. Okay, nope, that's perfect. Hopefully he's attacking Charizard. Nope. So this is the problem. This is our round to hit to take Charizard out without him Dynamaxing, because we've had it pass to Raihan first. If you can get the tempo so that because they only use their third Pokemon for that. That's actually perfect. Somehow that ended up working out really, really well. So he's going to use Solar Beam. Which actually, I'm guessing means he's attacking into Skull Splitter here. Because that would make way more sense. So we're actually going to use Protect. Keep that tempo going. Please attack Charizard. Okay, they're definitely Dynamaxing next turn. Regardless. Actually, no, that's good because it's on. It'll be back on Raihan. And I was right. That 2-turn move actually made them waste their Dynamax again. So Charizard is not going to Dynamax. Duraludon is instead. Perfect. Unfortunately, that means that our best move here is Earthquake, which will also hurt Zacian. and wouldn't hurt Charizard. I guess we just Shadow Claw Charizard again. I'm kind of... Fred's probably going to drop this turn. We don't have a good swap, is the problem. So... hopefully this works. I'm focusing on Charizard because I'm kind of hoping if we can take Charizard out... Good. Okay. Glad he got that in before he dropped. Ooh. We're not going to take Charizard out. This max depletion probably going to take out Fred. Yep. So part of the problem here is that Malcolm is weak to, or both Malcolm and Pop's Rillaboom are going to be weak to Charizard. That's one of the reasons I wanted to try and take it out. Malcolm is fast, so we could go with Malcolm and try and just get ahead of it. He's also defensive against, should be defensive against dragon types. Sure, that works. Dauntless Shield. Defense rises 1 step. We are going to play rough. No, we are going to crunch on Charizard. We just want an effective move so that it can't Fire Blast and kill our Steel type. Or Hop's Grass type. Max Knuckle. That's still gonna hurt, but it's not gonna be quite as bad. It's also physical, I believe. Okay, we are going to close combat here. Perfect. That lowers his stats a little bit, but he hit it really hard. And he should be able to finish it off next round. Drum Beating drops its speed, and it's no longer Dynamaxed. Let's take this first, close out this first round, Malcolm. There we go. Some brilliant teamwork. Fought on to the end and still lost. That's fine, as long as I fight on to the end next time. Up and running is definitely a good idea. Thanks again. Okay. So that is the first round of the Galarian Star tournament. We're able to now come back and do this anytime. New champion and our old one. All the matches were brilliant. Okay. They just can't help but be moved by that fantastic performance you two just put on. Their hearts are crying out for more. Okay. Tournament will continue from this day on. There'll be more matches. Yay. So yes, we're going to be able to unlock new partners each round. And the benefit of that is, of course, that eventually we'll unlock everything, get to the end, figure out who those question marks are. The maximizers? Oh, okay. Oh, apparently there's another credit sequence. Cool. So, that is the Galarian Star tournament. We have 16 more videos like this to go. I think the other ones will be a little shorter, because I'm going to have a little bit, there's going to be a little less intro, a little less outro. We won't have the credits scene each time. This first one is the full length. Thank you to Fred, Malcolm, and Ryan for volunteering. I have really enjoyed this series. Credits opportunity here to talk through. We didn't get a chance to use Ryan early on because I couldn't evolve him. Once I got that figured out, he's kind of been one of our main tanks. Fred actually really surprised me, Skull Splitter. I had not ever really used Runerigus. I'm not actually sure how to pronounce that. Before. Very, very high defense, ended up being a great tank as well. Malcolm started out as our Gyarados, and he fell during the final round against Leon last time. So getting him in on this was partially, I wanted to get that opportunity to have our new Malcolm get his comeuppance against Leon. So that was a pretty that match went pretty well. We only actually took one KO out of 3 rounds. And that last round was against higher level Pokemon too, which is, and we didn't have great typing matchups even. So I'm pretty happy with how that came out. Next time we will pick back up with another team. We've got, like I said, 51 Pokemon on our team to go. I'm really excited to see how it all plays out. We'll probably be just going down the list, because I think that the ones you have available to start off with are Milo and Nessa. So we'll probably be doing one of those next. I will be, given how long these videos are, I'm probably going to be just doing 1 or 2 a day. So probably going to be seeing these videos for the next week or 2. I'll make sure that I get them posted up and tagging the people who are tied into it. So I'll make sure, even if you're not somebody who has been keeping up and watching every video, I'll make sure that you actually get an opportunity to see your videos. I think we're getting close to the end of the credits, so I was gonna say maybe we don't wait, but I think we will. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to all the volunteers. Once again, that is ridiculous, and I didn't know that happened or remember that happened, but I love it. Okay, the end. Thank you again to Fred, Malcolm, and to Ryan for volunteering and coming along on our Pokemon journey. And good job clearing the first round of the Galarian Star tournament. Hopefully you're enjoying. If you are, give me a like, subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.